We're very happy and honored to have David Cain back to perform in our show again. Dave, take it away.
All right, good evening. Wow, that's loud. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Haven't we had a great show so far? All right. Well, besides being a professional juggler and top male model, I also do a lot with boomerangs. A lot of fun. You probably didn't know this, but the boomerang actually comes from the Bible, from the book of Exodus. It's called the Passover. Yeah. Thank you for the groans. I appreciate that very much. All right. But who needs a dog when you can play catch by yourself, right? But I want to try and catch the boomerang in a couple different ways. First, I'm going to toss it out. When it comes back, I'm going to attempt to catch it on my finger. This time I'm going to try and catch it with no hands. I'm going to try and catch it on my back. And now I'm going to attempt, well, this first part's pretty easy. I'm going to put a spoon in my mouth. I know, thank you. Then I'm going to toss the boomerang out, and when it comes back, I'm going to attempt to catch it on the spoon, stopping the spinning boomerang with my face. That's why I look this way. He has no excuse. All right, here we go. Attempt number one. Now, I just want to say that 2 years ago when I performed in this show, this is the one trick that I failed to do. So hopefully I can get it this time. And finally, I will take two boomerangs, stack them together, toss them out. When they come back, I'll try to catch both boomerangs at the same time. Now, earlier today, I was trying to do this in a fancier way, but I think I'll just keep the easy way this time. Let's try the easy way first. All right, I'll try the fancy way once or twice, and that is I will try to throw them both out. When they come back, I will try to get them both like this. I've never attempted to perform this in a show before, and I really shouldn't have said anything. Thanks. No! Close enough. All right. Now, I want to do some ball spinning for you. Ball spinning is one of my favorite things to do. You probably didn't know this, or non-jugglers at least probably didn't know this, but jugglers invented ball spinning. We really did. We were the first people to do this, even though often we think of basketball players as the first to do ball spinning, but jugglers did do it. And after I learned to spin the ball, the first trick I learned to do was I learned to take it under my arm from the inside to the outside, like this. All right, thank you, that sudden burst of silence. Then, I'm going to do that same trick only backwards. I'm going to spin the ball, I'm going to twist my wrist, twist my arm, take the ball from the outside, around the back and through the inside, like this. Now I'm going to try to combine both those tricks together at the same time. I'm going to spin a ball on each of these fingers, and with one hand go from the inside to the outside, and the other hand go from the outside to the inside at the same time. Now this trick requires me to be very, very flexible. Therefore, this would be absolutely impossible for me to do if I wasn't so incredibly thin. And I'm working on it. I've been on a diet for a month, and so far I have lost 30 days. But seriously, in preparation for this show, I did, in fact, seriously lose 5 pounds. And it was not easy. I don't know about the rest of you, but I really, really hate getting my back shaved. So, all right, now at this point in my program, in my show, typically I will end my ball spinning section with doing 2 balls on one finger, and it looks like this. That's a little sketchy. Hopefully I can do a little better than that for you. You get the idea. But today I want to try to do 2 extra tricks for you. First, I'm going to try to spin 3 balls on 2 hands. You can tell I have absolutely no social life whatsoever. And you think that's a joke. But now, I'm going to try to spin all 3 of these balls with one finger. The world's only ball spinning snowman. All right. I now want to do a trick for you that I invented fairly recently. Who here has ever seen the classic juggling trick of what's called the golf club trick, where you balance a golf club this way and then one this way? Well, as many of you know, it's not a big secret in the world of juggling. That trick is slightly gimmicked. It has some little cheats in it. But the trick I want to do for you right now has no cheating at all. I have 3 rackets here, 2 tennis rackets and a racquetball racket. And I'm going to try to balance these 3 rackets on my head. One this way, on which I will balance one this way, which I will balance one this way. And I have to, it's very precarious. I'm the only person in the world that does this, as far as you know. Now, I didn't invent this. And finally, I'd like to end with a trick that I wanted to do in the competition earlier today for the best trick of the fest. And my brother said I was not allowed to do it since I was doing it in the show tonight. I think he just said that because he wanted to win the competition. But I still beat him. All right. But what this trick involves 5 different tricks at the same time. I'm going to spin a ball on a little cone that I will balance on my head. I will spin a plate on a stick, which I will hold in my mouth. I will spin another ball on my finger. I will spin a ring on that arm, and I will juggle 2 rings in my left hand all at the same time.
It's impossible.
Just a reminder, absolutely no social life. And you really, it is true. My brother and my children know. All right. Here we go. I think this is the first time I've ever performed this for a juggling audience, maybe. Well, folks, that's all I have for you tonight. It's been my pleasure. My name is David Cain. Thank you very much.